murderer and just
Okay, so let's do a little reaction to Laura's this clip that I just watched here on social feed, my girl social feed. Um, yesterday, I briefly played a little clip that Laura, stupid things that Laura says. We should just make it like a segment on my channel by this point in time already, where it was like, I'm gonna smack you, choke you, or something like that, strangle you, and sodomize you. So she got real salty that people clipped this. Now, if you would have heard the full clip, you know, after that, she knew she fucked up, and she's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that because now everybody's gonna clip it. Oh well. Oh well, but here she is angry about it the next day that people clipped it. Now, I wasn't the only person to clip it. TNT also clipped it. So let's take a listen to what Laura's reaction is to that.
but I did want to go live and straighten out a few things. So I was listening to the psycho who made another video because the girl can't last more than 24 hours without talking.
Okay, so now we don't know who the psycho is because Laura calls everybody psycho, but I'm going to assume she's talking about Ballet Babe. At first, I thought she was talking about me because I did discuss her yesterday, but she's too much of a pussy to say exactly who it is that she's talking about ever, and you'll see that. So she just refers to her as the psycho.
About me, but she did say a couple things that I want to address. And no, she never struck me today. She just lies and lies and lies and lies and lies, and it's unreal.
Kind of like you, Laura, right? Kind of like how you said you had 256 thrifted high fashion suits and you were dressed better than an attorney. You mean lies like that? I don't know.
But more importantly, while I was listening to her, a certain somebody, I guess, made a video, and
A certain somebody. Now she says she doesn't listen to these people, but she's like, while I was listening to them, a certain somebody, again, no idea who she's talking about because she's too pussy to say anybody's name. So we don't know who that is.
she put it in her video. Like nobody can get over the comment that I made last night. Well,
Oh, I think she's referring to TNT because TNT clipped her saying the same thing that I clipped her saying yesterday. And it's not that we can't get over it. We're used to you saying shit like this. It's just like, dude, what's wrong with your brain that you even think to say these things as a female with a vagina? Well, supposedly, right? You supposedly have a vagina.
I never told anyone to stick a needle in their arm, but somebody else did.
Okay, you see how she mishmashes all of this together? So I don't know, maybe she is referring to me. I didn't make a whole video. I played it and it literally was 2 seconds of a 3 hour live that I did or 4 hour live that I did yesterday, where we talked about her for maybe like 20 minutes and then the whole rest of the live we talked about fashion and all sorts of other things. But she always like she's so narcissistic, everything's about her. But she is talking about me here about the stick and needle thing in your arm, okay? First of all, that was fucking 2 years ago that I said that, okay? So she has to reach back. Here's the difference between me and Laura. Laura has to reach back 2 years to find something fucked up that I said to somebody, okay? But meanwhile, I could go back maybe like a week or two and find something really fucked up that Laura has said to somebody. Now, to be quite honest with you, I'm not downplaying that. That was horrible for me to say. I apologize to the person that I said it to, Amanda Lynn, and I apologize again to you, Amanda Lynn. I am so sorry that I said that to you. But Laura has said way more horrible things to people. I mean, way more horrible things to people. If we could go back, we can remember the things that she said to Randy about her mother. The suicide thing. I don't even want to repeat it. The horrible thing that she said to Negs about his son dying. Just so many horrible things. Wishing that people would get S-aid and ARD and all this other stuff. Okay, saying that people are child molesters. But, me saying that is the worst thing 2 years ago. And I haven't said anything even close to that since. But she's going to portray it that way to her dumb, ignorant audience.
Told I never called anybody's mom or dad, but somebody else did. I mean, there's a lot of things that are
Okay, I don't know. See, here's where she does this lumping thing where she says something that I said. I'll take ownership of that. I said that. But then she's like, I never called somebody's mom or dad. I never called somebody's mom or dad. So I don't know who she's talking about there. She's lumping me and like four other people together, I think. Or some of it, I think she's just making up that never happened. Or some of it might even be her own people that have done things like this. I don't know. Or Tiffany or somebody because she forgets. Laura's a little dumb, but yeah, she just lumps all these things together like it's one person. So she starts off with something that she knows that everybody knows that I said, and then she just keeps like snowballing and adding all these other things in that I never did or said, but because she started off with the thing that I said, it sounds like I did all these things, which I didn't do these things.
Said that people are like, oh my God, I can't believe she said it. Really? It really wasn't that bad. And it just kind of flew.
Really, Laura, it's not that bad to say that you're going to sodomize somebody. Do you know what sodomy is? Do you fucking know what sodomy is, Laura? Because that's a pretty fucking horrific thing to do to somebody, but it's not that bad. Okay.
My mouth. The N word never came flying out of my mouth, but it certainly did over there.
Okay, the N word never came out of her mouth. Okay. Well, it probably did. We just don't know about it. But she did write it, and that was proven in Burnt Toast video. You could go take a look at that. And she also had it on her cheesy, fucking dollar store green screen that she does. It was in the background right behind her head, but she never said it, sure. But and she also said that, oh, she doesn't want to go to Atlanta because it's too dark and ghetto. But she never said the N word, so that means she's not racist.
What else? I'm trying to think. So many things that have come out of other people that all made clip channels or all did clips like, oh my God, I can't believe Laura said that. Get the fuck out of here.
It's really funny how she can remember all these things that other people said, but she can't even remember what came out of her own mouth. Just saying.
So, I'm doing good. An OG follower coming through, all right? I don't get this obsession either. I really, truly don't. And that's why I honestly do not listen to most of these people. Hey, just a mom. Like, I wouldn't have even known the one that told somebody to...
Laura, nobody's obsessed with you. What we're obsessed with is pointing out to other people so they don't get fooled by you what a piece of shit you are. That's what we're obsessed with.
A needle in their arm, I would have never known they went live because I don't watch them. Because if I don't...
All right, that's a lie. I'm going to tell you right now. So she's talking about me again, about the needle in the arm thing. She's going to keep bringing that up. And Laura's like, oh, I don't know. I don't watch her. Laura's homepage on her browser goes to my YouTube page. She told me this while we were friends. And she's like, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know why it does that. But her homepage on her browser, when she logs on to YouTube, for some reason, goes to my page. So Laura does know every time she logs onto her computer, she knows that I went live. Whether she watches me or not, I don't know. But we know that Capone's always watching, or one of her stupid followers is always watching. Bonnie Capone, one of these people that has no fucking job, no life, no kids, no nothing, and nothing better to do than to sit there scouring the fucking internet all day looking for people talking about Laura so they could screenshot it, screen record it, and then give it to her and get her all riled up because they're good friends. So yeah, this is just pure bullshit, Laura.
Somebody, I'm not watching you. Sorry, not gonna happen. But if somebody puts a clip out, okay. But am I gonna make a whole video based on something somebody said? I don't get.
Nobody clips me, Laura. Nobody's clipped me in ages, okay? Because I don't go live enough to even be clipped. So that's bullshit right there. Because I'm not on any clip channels right now.
Shit, I don't watch these people enough to even know the shit they say. So as you guys will hear later.
She doesn't watch what these people say. She doesn't watch them to even know what they're saying. But right now, she's discussing everything that we're saying. And she just admitted that she watched Ballet Babe. Okay? But she doesn't know what anybody's saying. I mean, how do people not catch on to this?
You'll hear it how I heard it because it was in a video. But Psycho, before I get into Psycho, let me just say, I am opening up my other channel again tonight because I have worked very, very...
Again, she can't say anybody's name. So Psycho, she's referring to them as Psycho.
Hard on this channel, and nobody is going to take that away. Nobody. You want to take...
Laura, how did you work hard on that channel? Please tell me how you worked hard on that channel. I mean, come on, dude. Making a Murderer was like 10 years ago. So tell me how you worked hard on this channel. I think you bought subs on the channel, and that's why you don't want to lose them. Just saying.
A channel I have 7,000 subs, you go right ahead. You want to take a channel where I got 1,000 subs, you go right ahead. But you're not taking a channel that I have 16,000 subs. Sorry, not going to happen. So I'm opening up my other channel because I have to get 4,000 hours back. Thank God I didn't lose my subs, but I do have to get 4,000 hours back, which I don't even understand because I couldn't have 6,000 subs without it. But in order to apply for monetization again, I have to follow YouTube rules, and YouTube rules are, because you're not green. I don't know, Rainy. YouTube rules are that...
Cringe. She's pointing out that somebody's not green, which means that they're not a member in her chat right now. Cringe.
I have to do 4,000 hours before I can apply for monetization. What I will say is I want to thank everybody who has not unsubscribed from that channel because I think I lost like 10 subscribers, literally. And
Laura, how could people unsubscribe to a channel that you have hidden? She's so fucking dumb. She really is. How would you unsubscribe to a channel that's not hitting? Because in order to subscribe to a channel or unsubscribe, you have to be able to go to a channel, the channel, right? And hit the unsubscribe button. Where else would you unsubscribe from? So 10 channels, if you lost 10 subscribers, it's probably because those 10 channels have been deleted off of YouTube and no longer exist. I mean, nobody could, she thinks everybody was sitting there waiting with fucking bated breath for her channel to come back. No, Laura, people got trapped, subscribed to your channel when you fucking hit it. So until you come back, nobody could unsubscribe or subscribe to it. She's so fucking dumb. I can't.
I'm kind of shocked that everyone was waiting and waiting and waiting for me to go back to that channel. So let me give you guys the link for it. Oh, you guys probably won't even see it.
Raise your hand if you were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for her to go back to her Life Perplexed channel. Anybody? Anybody? No? Oh, didn't think so.
Well, it's called Perplexed Life. It used to be called Life Perplexed, and then it was the Not So Evil Candle Lady, which was a joke. But it's Perplexed Life. But you probably won't see it yet because I don't even know how to unhide the damn channel. So I have to text Tiffany and find out how to unhide the channel. I tried looking online; it's not working.
I cannot believe her and Tiffany are friends again. I just can't. I can't. These two people are the most toxic humans in the world. It's like, how do you be like, dude, I'll give somebody a second chance, but after that, third chance, no, fourth chance, no, like you're done after that. After the second time, you're done. And some people don't even get a second chance, but if you get a second chance and then you blow that second chance, you're done. They're on like their fourth or fifth chance right now with each other. It's so fucking toxic.
So yeah, the way they tell you to do it doesn't work. So I'm like, okay. But I am going to keep any of the drama off of this channel because, like I said, to many people, like 16,000 subs is nothing. But I work blood, sweat, and tears for these, this channel.
Laura, let me see your blood, sweat, and tears. Let me see those blood, sweat, and tears that you worked on this channel. You haven't even so much as edited one fucking video. Not one video, but you put a lot of hard work into it. You literally plant your ass on the same fucking chair for the last 7 years and hit the live button. How is that working blood, sweat, and tears on a fucking channel? Please explain to me. You haven't done any fucking research even, because we know you don't do any research. You literally do your research as you're live. You haven't edited any videos. You haven't gone and done like a DIY video where you have to go out, buy supplies, and actually fucking build something. Okay, that's working hard on a channel, on videos. You just sit there and literally just hit the fucking live button, and you really think that that's hard work? Okay, girl.
Making a murderer and just everything. I didn't do it in one case. It was like, the turtle. It slowly built up over many different cases. Like when I left Making a Murder, I only had like 5,000. So it's been working out. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, and nobody's going to take that from me. Hey, Brady. This channel has the most potential. Anything about 10K is pretty damn good. Thank you, Brady. So, okay, so let me address Psycho and what happened last night. So what happened last night was I made a...
So again, with the Psycho, who's Psycho, Laura? Who the fuck is it? Now she thinks, well, you'll see. Never mind. I'm just going to let it play.
Comment that I probably shouldn't have said, but it kind of flew off the tongue. I am known for things rolling off the tongue without thinking about it. I am also known for not remembering why I said something when I said it, or...
That's a great thing. So I'm known for fucking being stupid. I'm known for having amnesia. I'm known for having a dumb mouth and saying things that are horrible and not remembering why I said them. Like, that's a great thing to be known for, Laura. That really is. I'm real proud of you.
Just a lot of things like that. It's no secret that things come flying out of my mouth when I don't even think about it. It's no secret that I own everything I say.
Isn't this woman on... I'm serious about this right now, okay? Because I'm diagnosed with real ADHD, okay? This one, and I don't take medication for it. This woman has fake ADHD, okay? But she's on Adderall, which to some extent, is going to control your impulses and shit like that. She's very impulsive. Yet it does absolutely nothing for her. What is this Adderall doing for her exactly? Because, I mean, she's probably one of the most impulsive people I've ever met in my life, besides Tiffany. So what is this fucking Adderall that she takes doing for her? Because it doesn't seem to be helping her with any of the side effects, right, of her, alleged ADHD.
And that I'll tell you why I said it, or yes, this is going to be my crime channel only. It's not a secret that that's what I do. But I'll tell you what I don't do and what I've never done. I don't go real life. I don't call anybody's jobs. I've never called anybody's family. I've never called anybody's family members. I've never put anyone in a threat. I've never done any of the things that Psycho is saying.
Okay, I don't even know who she's like referring to here, or I don't know. I didn't watch Bally's Babe's video, so sure, Laura. We're sure you didn't do any of that shit. No, you only just like look people up. You do other shit. That's horrible.
So it is defamation. The problem is, for me to fight her for defamation, it's going to cost me a shitload of money. She's not worth it. Sorry.
No. That's incorrect, Laura. That's incorrect. For you to fight her for defamation, you have to actually prove that, Mrs. fucking almost law degree over here. She doesn't even know. For you to fight this woman for defamation, you would have to prove that she somehow cost you money or you lost money because of her actions, have caused you to lose money. That didn't happen. So it has nothing to do with how much money you would have to pay for a lawsuit. You don't even have a suit to begin with, because you would have to prove that somehow her words and her libel and slander has caused you great harm, and I'm not just talking like $100. I'm talking like in the tune of thousands. And you can't do that. So that's you're lying. Again, that's not the reason why you can't get her for defamation, as you say.
Just not. She'll never be worth it. Harassment, she is worth. Then she'll have to come to me. But for defamation, which is monetary, I would have to go to her. And that's not happening.
Okay, that's another lie. Laura, if she's harassing you, right? She lives in, as you say, the state of Florida, okay? So you would have the crime is then occurring in the state of Florida. You would have to go to her, just as Bullhorn Betty did when she went to or South Carolina or wherever it is that she filed the harassment charges against Crude as Fuck, right? Or Crude AF. So where do you get that she would have to come to you now for harassment? So that's one thing. The other thing is, I'll just press play and then I'll get to that in a second.
So we're going to follow through with the actual harassment that she'll have to come to me. I won't have to go to her. So.
Okay, that's bullshit right there, Lori. She's not going to have to come to you. But here's the other thing. You don't have a harassment case against her because you keep engaging with her. You keep talking about her, engaging with her, calling her psycho. Then you even have stupidly and foolishly admitted to contacting her and spreading false information about yourself. And in fact, in this video, you would even admit to trolling her. And now you're going to say that she's harassing you? It doesn't work like that, Laura. You have no fucking case. But by all means, go down to Florida and try to file a suit. I would love to see you do this. I'm not a suit, harassment charges.
I call BS on that. I'm telling you, Bonnie, I just can't with her. So she then turned around and said,
she just can't, but she can because she is.
She has said this before, that I did something so awful that somebody can't leave their house without a gun. OMG. Please use a little logic. You a trolled, Belly Babe. You a fucking trolled.
Okay, so now, this has been said a few times, quite a few times, okay? Ballet Babe claims that some lady, from our community contacted her, and Laura made this person feel so unsafe that they can't leave their home without a gun. Whether that's true or not, I have no idea. I didn't see any, proof or emails of that. Laura's heard this, and I know Laura's heard this before because she's acknowledged it before. This is now the first time that we're hearing that she was trolled with this. So how you think you would have a harassment charge when you're trolling this woman, and then you're basically trying to entrap her into harassing you by feeding her false information? How the fuck do you think that you're going to have a harassment suit against this woman when you're doing all this work to kind of make her harass you? It's like mind-blowing.
There's nothing I've ever done to anybody outside of YouTube, ever. I never sent anyone a glitter bomb. I've never called CPS. I've never sent anyone anything in the mail. I've never...
Okay, Laura, you don't have to do all those things, though, to make somebody feel unsafe on YouTube. You could simply dox that person, and that could take away their sense of security. Some of the evil shit that you say and the threats you make, like saying that you hope people get R'd and SA'd, and that you're going to sodomize people, okay, those types of threats can take somebody's sense of safety away, okay, because some people take that shit seriously. If you say that to me, I'll fucking laugh in your face because I know you're such a joke that you wouldn't even be able to afford to get to my house to do anything to me, Okay. Your car would never make it here. And then you'd probably have to rent a car. But we know how that always goes. I mean, you are the person who drove like 3 hours out of the way to trade in a rental car because you thought it was, eating too much gas. And we know that all you do is complain about gas prices, even when they're cheap. So there's no way you're coming up here. But that's me. There's other people who might live closer to you and feel threatened by you when you say things like that to them. So you don't have to necessarily do something to make people feel threatened, just in case you were wondering.
Anyone's family. I've never called anyone's job. I mean, the list goes on of all the things I've never done. So I can assure you.
No, you've only doxed people's families. You've only doxed people's jobs. Okay. Yeah, don't deny that one because I actually was going through my phone looking for something the other day and found a screenshot of you doxing Diane and her husband's company. So yeah, you do things that put other people's lives in jeopardy. Absolutely.
You're being lied to. And if you don't want to believe that, that's on you. But you're not going to put shit out there without proof. Like, you need to put stuff out there with proof. So if I've done all of these horrible things, then put it out with proof. Show everybody all these horrible things I've done. Better yet, ask these.
Laura, there's proof all over the internet. All you have to do is type your fucking name into the internet. Like, really. And the proof is everywhere.
People that are trolling you for proof, because there is none, because I've never done anything like that. But all the people over there have done all these things I've never done. So if my worst thing is that I fly out the mouth sometimes, okay. I've never shown up at anybody's house. I've never driven past anyone's house.
No, you only told Steph to drive past Diane's house, but you don't show up. Well, we know because you can't afford to show up at anybody's house unless they live, within a 10-mile radius around you. But you only pay other people and, well, not pay them, but you only convince other people to go drive by other people's houses. You did offer to pay. But yeah, you definitely might not do those things yourself, but you have no problem with other people doing them.
There's a lot of things I've never done that all these other people that clip me and say, oh my God, they've all done. I've never done anything like that. Now, one thing I did do, in all fairness, I did ask somebody to drive by somebody's house. That I did. And I own that. We don't need to rehab.
So after saying that she doesn't do all these things, she admits that she did ask somebody to drive by somebody's house. So there you go.
But I own it. And that's the only thing I've ever done. I say bad words. I do. But for her to say,
Laura, you don't just say bad words, okay? Because we all just say bad words. You literally threatened people to smash their head in with a brick or to, which oddly enough, this person got over but can't get over a hockey stick comment that I was joking about. But anyway, you threaten SA on people. You call people pedophiles. Those are not just, nasty words, Laura. Those are damaging words. Those are defaming, damaging words. And then threatening words on top of that. It's like, but no, you just chalk it up to, oh, I just say some bad words. That's not what it is. Let's just be real.
That somebody can't leave the house without a gun, and oh my God, it hit her so much. But get the fuck out of here. And these are the troll people that I'm talking about. Here's a word to the wise too.
The troll people. Now everybody's a troll person. She has no idea. She's never seen any of this, but I think it's pretty funny that she's already concluded that they're trolls, because how would you know that, Laura? How would you know that they're trolls?
Very few people in our community that leave books as comments. I'm not mentioning their names, but there's one male and one female who always leave these books as comments. It's so obvious it's them trolling. I don't know if they'd love to hear themselves right.
Okay, I don't know if she's talking about me and John because I leave lengthy comments, or maybe even Tiffany because she leaves really lengthy comments, and John writes lengthy comments. But Laura, here's the thing. I leave the lengthy comments, and John does too, under our own accounts. Why would I need to make a troll account and leave a lengthy comment under a troll account when I have no problem ever saying what I have to say under my own account in a comment? But I don't even know if that's who she's talking about. I'm just assuming because, again, she's too much of a pussy to say any names.
I don't know why they do this, but yeah. So you're giving yourself away with your fucking book-long comments. Just saying.
Because clearly me and John, or if that's who she's talking about, are the only people that could leave long comments, right? We're the only people. Nobody else leaves long comments on the internet. That's like saying, these people, they use periods and commas, and they capitalize the first word of every sentence, and they're known for that, so it must be them.
Rainy, let me look. No, you're not Rainy. So, yeah. So, the bottom line is, for all these 16 people that she claims, show me proof. You can't, you don't, this is where the law, I know they don't Republicanize, but she's not even the drama community. As far as legal on defamation, yes, I definitely have a case. Will I pursue it? It's not worth it. From what I...
Laura, go consult with an actual attorney, okay? Not the fucking imaginary one in your head. Go consult with an actual attorney and tell me, let them tell you what defamation is and that you have an actual case, because you absolutely fucking do not have a defamation case at all. Because again, in order to sue somebody for money, okay, in the court of law, to bring a civil suit against them, you would have to have some proof that they have cost you money, that you have lost money because of them, okay? So please show fucking proof of that, if that's the case. Because we all know you and how hungry you are for the fucking mighty dollar bill, that you would have done this a long time ago if you actually had a fucking case, but you don't. Stop fucking lying.
Gathered, she doesn't have any money anyway, so it's not worth me taking a trip out there. But
that's why, because she doesn't have money, it's not worth her taking a trip. No, Laura, it's because you don't have fucking money. You can't afford a fucking attorney. You can't afford to fucking get off of food stamps. You can't afford to drive to Florida. I mean, you can't afford to stay in a fucking hotel. But it's because she doesn't have money, right? No, it's because you don't have money and you don't have a fucking case.
I do have a case. Even if, I'm not muted, even if I make a reaction video, or I make a few reaction videos because nobody's doing anything about it, and I make funny reaction videos regardless of what I say, that's perfectly okay. That doesn't kill my case. But why other people are involved, because they have no other...
You pressed the wrong button there. No, Laura, it does actually kill your case. Okay? Mrs. fucking lawyer. Man, you are a special kind of stupid.
And don't worry about me. I mean, we all know you don't like Ballet Babe, and you think she's completely psycho, and I have proof of this, so just mind your own business.
I don't know who she's talking about. If she's talking about me, Laura, I don't fucking care. Prove that I don't like her. Go ahead. Do you think I fucking care if you showed some text or some bullshit where I said I didn't like her fucking a year and a half ago? I don't fucking care. But go ahead, please show the proof of that, Laura. Please. I'm asking you to. Please do that. If it's me you're talking about. I've heard her say this about me before, so I'm assuming she's talking about me, but just go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Nothing to do with you. Again, I didn't tell anybody to put a needle in their arm, did I? Nope, sure didn't.
Dude, do you see how all over the place she was? So first she's talking to me, then she's talking to TNT, then she's talking to Ballet Babe, then she's talking to me. And I'm deciphering this all for you guys. I mean, I don't even know if I'm right with most of it, but that's who I think she's talking about. But she's too pussy to say anybody's name. I've never seen anything like this. It's Laura, call it out. Say the name. Why are you so scared? Fucking coward. So that's it. That's the end. Dude, this woman's unbelievable, man. She really sits around and wonders why people talk about her, too. Stop fucking lumping everybody together, Laura. Grab your balls that you supposedly have and say people's names.